When you think of Africa, you think of all the beauty, your ancestors, all the things that have started there. And you think to yourself,
when I think of home, I think of a place where there...
And your mind gets to going, and you're like, I can go back home. Let me go through YouTube and see some of these videos that I've been watching about Africa. See who's selling land and who I should buy it from. You purchase your land and then you get ready to build the house of your dreams. How beautiful this house is going to be. But then you start getting quotes and you start seeing the prices of how much it's going to cost you to build, and then you'll buy that land. But after you see those building prices, Lord.
Flip-flop is this shit. You ever seen a motherfucker flip-flop on you and shit like this in your face? Don't crazy be flip.
Look, by no means necessary am I saying give up on the dream. I'm not even saying don't move to Africa. I'm not saying don't buy no land. But what I'm telling you is, after you make a big purchase, that's the land. And let's say you spend $4,000 or even $1,500, $2,000. Now, the easiest or the cheapest part of that is going to be the actual land. Now, what you build on that land is up to you. How you build is up to you. But I would sincerely suggest that before you purchase a land, any land, come up with a house plan. Come up with some type of structure that you want to build and try to get some quotes on it. It may cost you. You know, that person that you purchased the land from, say, do you have any contractors? Do you know anybody? And I say this because of personal experience. Buying land is a good feeling. Having your own land is a good feeling. Having family land is a good feeling. But after you get over the dream state that you own your own land and wow, this is amazing, then you get to really getting into the nitty gritty, and that's building. And depending on what your income is, are you cashing out your 401k? Do you make $150, $170 a year? Do you have savings that you plan on using? Are you selling the home that you are currently in to build the house in Africa of your dreams? Because some people, like me, if you don't have all that, or you already cashed your 401k in for other reasons, or you already used your nest egg for other reasons, emergencies, anything that needed to be done, you could have just purchased the home with your 401k or your savings. So if you're working a 9 to 5, and let's say you're making $19 an hour, and you still have bills, you still have commitments, you have to really sit down and find out how much whatever structure it is that you want to put up is going to cost you. I'm not saying give up on the dream. I'm just saying plan ahead. Really think. Because once you purchase the land, you'll need to keep that land cut down. Because if not, it'll get overgrown. You'll need a bulldozer to come in. The average cleaning per plot is $30 for somebody to come, because they're not using no lawnmower. They're not coming in with a tractor unless they have to. They're using the machetes, or what they call the cutters. Your borehole is going to run about $1,800 or more. After that, how are you going to block the land up? You're just going to put pillars everywhere? Are you going to put a wall up? What are you going to do to block off your land? A wall, I've heard, for 4 plots is $10,000. These are things that you really need to think about and add into your budget. You may have a lump sum and say, I'm going to purchase my land with this portion, and the rest of the portion, I'm going to do what I would like with it. But if you know that you need to make provisions for other things, maybe you'll take that lump sum and hold on to it until you figure out exactly what you're going to do. Instead of doing a fence, I did the little stone pillars around my land. And I think they were like $8 to $10 a piece. And I may have needed like 25 or more of them. A foundation for the home that I want is around $25,000. And I didn't know that before I designed the house. So this is a dream of mine, and I want to build my home by myself for my wife and children. I want to be the one that builds it. I don't want my wife to have to come out of pocket for nothing. So if your income is limited, remember, you're going to have to put in these savings. You're going to have to budget. You may even have to take on a second or third job to make sure that you can get this done. I've even heard people driving Uber to get it done. I'm not saying that it can't be done, but what I'm telling you is be prepared for the sticker price, that shocker price. You can also go with a Ghanaian style home instead of going what we feel in America. You got to have this big old house, big enough to fit 15 people, and it's only 2 of y'all in there. So you really have to make that decision. And the decision is yours to make. But be wise about it. I'm not going to go on and on, but just be wise about it. Fit that house close as you can into your budget. Don't let the purchase of land flip-flop on you and you see that it's more than what you can handle, or you start to feel it's more than what you can handle. Pray on it. Pray on it. Pray on it. Love y'all. Peace, peace, peace.